Okay, good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Okay, I hope you're all fine. Okay, since pandemic, we are having an online class. So let's move on to the first one. So what I want you to do is to guess what's in the picture. Okay, this is I will show you a few GIFs. Okay, and then you need to guess it right. Can you do it? Okay, the first one. Look at the picture. Can you see? Okay, what is it? What is that in the picture? Who can answer? Yes, okay, it's a cookies. So how would you describe? Can you look at that? Okay, what are they showing? Yes, it looks creamy. Very good. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, what can you see? What is the GIF shows? What is that? Something like meat. Yes. Okay. How do you describe it? How do you describe it? How does it look? Who can answer? Anyone? Okay. Yes, correct. It looks very hot and greasy. Look at that. Look at the texture of the food there. It looks very greasy. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, can you see the screen? Okay, what is it? It is a pancake, right? Okay, how does the food texture look like? How would you describe the pancake? It's a pancake, right? So how would you describe a pancake? It looks hard, and then how are they taking out? How does it taste? It is very, yes, correct. It is very soft. Look at that texture. Yes. And the next one. Okay, what is that? This is very easy because you're used to eat this where whenever you go out with your friends, the McDonald's and then to KFC. Am I right? So what is that? Very good. It is French fries. Okay, so how does it look? It looks very nice, very hot. Okay, and the last one. Yes, okay, what is that? It is? How does it look? Who can answer? Okay, very good. It looks chewy, something like chewable, right? Looks very soft and then chewy. Okay, so who can guess today's topic? Very good. Yes, today we are going to learn about food and its texture. Like for example, how would you describe a pizza? Okay, pizza looks chewy or greasy or soft, something like that. And for same, look at for the other food textures. Okay, so for today's objective, you are gonna look at the pictures and get the topic right, and then you are gonna do the worksheet, like fill in the blanks, and then you will construct a sentence based from the food textures you have chosen. Okay, so for the next one, I will pass it to teacher Winnie. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher Shalini. Now, students, now let's take a look at this conversation. This conversation is between Peter and Joanne in a restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. In this conversation, Peter is describing the different taste and textures of the dishes on a menu. Now, can someone tell me what is the meaning of texture? Anyone? Yes, very good. Okay, now let me explain. Texture is the feel, appearance, or consistency of a surface or substance. For example, okay, I want all of you to touch your skin. Touch your skin. Okay, when you touch your skin, you can feel whether it's soft, rough, or if you have an uneven texture or skin. Okay, that's what we call as texture. Okay, now moving on to the conversation. Let's see what Juan said. There is lots of food on this menu. What is the chicken vindaloo curry like? Let's see what Peter said about it. It is very hot and burned my mouth. It is a bit blunt. It does not really taste anything. Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone knows what is hot, right? What is the meaning of hot, right? Can someone tell me what is the meaning of hot? Yes, yes, exactly. Now, moving on to the word blunt. Can someone tell me what is the meaning of the word blunt? Yes, yes, exactly. You're almost there, but okay, let me explain. Okay, when it comes to food or drink, it means that it is unseasoned. Do you know what is the meaning of unseasoned? There is no seasoning in it. Seasoning as in the salt, pepper, and whatever your mom uses for cooking, to cook a curry. Yes, exactly. It has mild tasting and also insipid, which generally means that there is no much taste in it. It is pretty blunt. You get it? Yes. Okay, moving on. Okay, Juan asked, what about the fish and chips? Now, who is a fan of chips here? Well, I see most of you are. Well, I am too. Okay. What Peter said about it. It is greasy. It is covered in too much oil for me. Okay, so is greasy has anything to do with oil? Yes, exactly. So greasy means that when it is covered with or produced by grease or oil, which is when we call it greasy. For example, French fries. Okay, when you see French fries, it is overcooked. It will be oily. So which is when we call it greasy. Okay. Now moving on. Juan said they have a Caesar salad. Is it okay? Peter said the bacon were very crispy. They make a noise when you chew them. It has fried croutons, which were so crunchy. It was like eating a savory biscuit. All right, can someone tell me the difference between crispy and crunchy? Yes. Okay. You? Uh-huh. Yes, very good. Okay. Crispy when it comes to food, having a firm, dry, and brittle surface or texture. As for crunchy, it is making a sharp noise when beaten, munched, or crushed. Okay, can you see the difference? Crispy and crunchy? Okay, can you explain it once again? Yes, very good. Now, I'll pass to Teacher Sham to continue with the remaining conversation.
Hello everyone, I'm Shamni and you guys can call me Teacher Sham. So I'm going to continue with Teacher Winifred's lesson. Okay, where did she stop? Okay, she stopped at the word crunchy. So I'm going to continue with the word savory, right? Okay, what is a savory? What does it savory mean like? Okay, savory is a vocab that explains a taste of food belongs to a category which is salty or spicy rather than sweet. Okay, as you guys can see in the sentence, it was like eating a savory biscuit. Okay, normally we know that biscuit is always sweet, right? So savory means that it can be salty or spicy. It cannot be always sweet, right? Okay, I'm going to give a few examples of savory items. Okay, for example, like tacos, onion rings, mozzarella sticks. Okay, these are the examples of savory food items. Okay, can someone give me another example for savory? Yeah, good job, Irene. Yeah, avocado also one of the example for syllabi. All right. Okay, moving on. Joanne asking, how about the toffee ice cream? Okay, Peter replies for that. Yes, the small pieces of toffee in it are really chewy. There is also the butter croissant, which is really flaky, and it's come with a rich and smooth raspberry sauce. Okay, the first word highlighted there is chewy. So we are going to look at the meaning of it. Okay, chewy is something to be chewed hard for some time before being swallowed, right? Chewy is something that we need to chew before we swallow it, right? Okay, can someone tell me what is the famous chewy food that we all love to munch or chew during school days? Yes, correct. Chewing gum is also one of the great example for chewy food. Okay, I can give another example. Skittles. You guys know the Skittles, right? Comes in green packet with a lot of colorful candies in it. Yeah, it is also one of the example for chewy. All right, moving on. Moving on to the word flaky. Flaky. Okay, what is flaky? Okay, flaky is a term describing a food with dry texture, okay, that easily breaks into small pieces. Okay, for example, I can give is pie crust or cheese tart. Okay, as you guys can see, the bottom part covered with biscuits, right? So when you eat that, it breaks into small pieces, which will make a huge mess, right? Okay, that are the example for flaky food items, all right? Okay, can someone give me another example for flaky food? Yes, correct. Pastry food. So when you guys go to bakery and you go to the pastry section, most of the foods there are flaky because when you eat that, it's gonna break. All right. Okay, moving on to the next word, rich. Okay, rich is basically a food that contains a lot of saturated fats, right? If the food is rich, it contains a large amount of oil, butter, eggs, or cream. Okay. Can someone tell me what is the most favorite rich food that we all love to eat? It is very famous and we are familiar with. Yes, correct. Chocolate is one of the richest food because when we eat that, it makes us feel. Okay, it makes us feel and it makes us full in within one bite of chocolate because it is very rich in taste, right? Okay, moving on to the last word. Okay, smooth. Okay, smooth. Smooth is that a food that we don't need to bite, right? When you put that in the tongue, it's gonna dissolve and it's gonna slip down to your throat. Naturally, it does that, right? Okay. Another one of the examples for smooth food is, okay, I can give a very familiar example. Okay, when you go to KFC, you buy that set, the chicken set, okay? Where there will be chicken, bun, coleslaw, and another thing. Yeah, mashed potatoes. Yes, mashed potato is also one of the example for smooth food. Okay, I can give another example also. Jelly. Yeah, jelly is one of the smooth food because when you put that in your tongue, it's gonna slip through your throat. You don't need to munch, you don't need to bite, you don't need to chew it. All right, it does it naturally. Okay, I think that's all from me. Okay, thank you everyone for listening to my lesson. So for the next part, I'll be passing to teacher Iskandar to take over. Bye-bye.
Okay, students, does today's topics interesting? Yeah, because we all love to eat, right? Not just you students, we teacher also love to eat. Eat, and eat some more. Okay, students. Now is the time that all of you waiting for when we are going to have fun an interactive game. So all of you are already familiar of the food texture that the teachers already shown you the examples and all of that, right? Yes. Do you all understand about the food texture? Good. Yeah, it's not a complicated things to understand. It's just about how the food texture is, that is spicy or crispy and all of that. So for this game activity, all of you need to work in group of pairs, which I already formed. So listen and pay attention, student. I will inform to all of you the groups that I have assigned for. Okay, for the first group, Fahmi and Zainal. And the second group, Wafi and Saiful. The third group, Aiman and Nabil. The fourth group, Magan and Shahril. The fifth group, Chong and Najmi. The sixth group, Farah and Siti. The seventh group, Intan and Atira. The eighth group, Ain and Abila. The ninth group, Reshma and Sarah. And the last group, Felixia and Nurul. Okay. So all of you are already in groups, right? So now we will proceed to the game. So for this game, I will call each group one by one, and then one of the pair will be volunteered to choose any number from the box that I showed you in this game. Okay. All right, are you guys ready? Okay. So we can start now. So we will start with group 1. So group 1. Okay, Fahmi. Okay, choose a number. Choose a box. Number what? 10. So Fahmi choose 10. So the 10th one is savory. So you and your partner have to construct a dialogue. Okay, group 2. Number 4. Okay, let's see what's behind number 4. Crunchy. So the words for you is crunchy. So group 3. Group 3. So group 3. 7. Can we take a look at number 7? Hot. So your choice is hot. So group 4. Number 2. Can we proceed with number 2? Okay, number 2 is greasy. So on with with group number 5. Group 5. Yes. A. So for the figure is chewy. So group 6. What's the number that you guys want? Number 3. So let's take a look at number 3. Flaky. So you guys got the key. So group 7, number 1. Okay, number 1. Box number 1. So it's crispy. And group 8, which box will you choose? Number 9. Okay, number 9. Rich. That's the food texture that you get. So, and the last group, group 10. So the last one. 6. Blend. And the last one, you got the smooth. Okay. So, students, hear this. What I want all of you to do is work with your partner, and you need to construct or create a dialogue based on the food texture that you have chosen earlier. I will give you around 2 minutes for all of you to prepare. Okay, is it enough, 2 minutes? Yeah, it's just a simple dialogue between two persons, and no need to be long and complicated, just a simple one, since you have only 2 minutes to prepare. Okay, all right, I'm going to set a timer for 2 minutes. So your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, good luck with your dialogues. Okay. Are you all doing fine? Any one of you don't understand the instruction? Can ask me. Don't be shy. Yeah, I understand. Good, good. Proceed with your work. Okay. So what do we have here? Good, nice. Okay. All right. 30 seconds, students. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we are going to listen to your dialogues, but since we don't have much time, I'm just going to call just one group to show their dialogue. Okay. So group 1, can you present? Okay, good. Okay, you may start. Good, excellent. Okay, may I have your word? Thank you. Okay, so I like the work that group 1 did. So it's a conversation between John and Jane, which John asked him, why, may I ask you, what makes you love to eat spicy chicken McDeluxe every time we go to McDonald's? Are you kidding me, John? How can you resist the golden, crispy, and tender of spicy chicken McDeluxe? Taste of the burger is out of this world. Good, this is an excellent job. Okay, so for the next part, I will pass to teacher Jaspreet. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I hope you guys are still fine in the class. Okay. My name is teacher Jaspreet, and I will continue from the same, I'll continue from a conversation as well. So as we know, teacher Sham and teacher Winnie has already actually described all the textures and also told you all the meaning of the words that that describes the food. So today, the activity I have for you is to fill in the blanks with the suitable food texture, words, and speak out in pairs. So based on the pairs that teacher Iskandar has already gave you all, just stick to that pairs, and I want you all to complete this conversation between Kevin and Sarah in a restaurant in Kuala Lumpur. Kevin is describing the different tastes and textures of the dishes on a menu. So based on what teacher Winnie and teacher Sham already told you and gave you the meaning of the words, I give you 3 minutes to fill in the blanks with the correct taste and textures of the dishes. Your 3 minute starts now. Just fill in the blank with whatever y'all have already learned, whatever the word was. Read carefully and fill in the blank. If you don't understand, you can ask, all right? Okay, read carefully the conversation between student A, student B, Kevin and Sarah. So far, y'all can understand. Okay, if any problems, just tell me. You have 2 more minutes. Make it very interesting. The food in it looks very interesting as well. I'm pretty sure everyone is hungry right now, but it's okay. After class, everyone can go and have their meals. Okay, look at the texture, the food menu. You can see cheeseburger, pasta salad, strawberries. Okay, you have 1 minute, 30 seconds. Be very specific with your answer. It's very obvious. You all have known the meaning already by now. Okay, 1 more minute, guys. How do you feel about roasted strawberry crumble? What does it say about that? It is very simple because you already know the meaning. Okay, you have 30 seconds left. Is everyone doing well? Is everything okay? Ask me if you don't understand anything. Okay, that's 10 answers that I need from you all. Make sure all the answers are different from each other. Okay, you have 10 seconds left, guys. Okay, so now we will discuss the answers that already been given. So can I see from the first group your answers, please? Okay. Okay, group 1. Okay, group 1, can I see your answers, please? Okay, let's have the conversation. Okay, your answers are, okay. Okay, very good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Now let's discuss on the answers. So, the conversation between Kevin and Sarah in a restaurant. So student A said, "You have eaten here before. How does the tom yum soup taste like?" Student B said, "It is very hot and burned my mouth. It is a bit blunt. It does not really taste anything." So as you all know that hot is something like spicy also, and blunt, it's boring, right? So student A said, "How about the cheeseburger?" Student B said, "Well, the bacon was crispy. They make noise when you chew. The chicken meat is too greasy. It is covered in too much oil." Student A said, "Oh, really? How about the pasta salad?" Student B, "Well, yeah, the chicken pieces were crunchy. It was like eating a savory biscuit. The salad comes with a smooth and rich white sauce." Student A, "How about the roasted strawberry crumble?" Student B, "The small pieces of roasted strawberry in it are really chewy. There is also the almonds, which is really flaky." So you see, that is the answer. Very good. All of y'all have done a very good job. And now y'all finally know the textures and the taste of the dishes. So for the closure, I'll pass it to teacher Shalini. Thank you so much.
Okay, so now it's time to call off. Okay, so before that, I wanted to ask a few questions. Okay, so now let's recap. Okay, what have we learned today? Anyone? Okay, yes, we learned about food textures. Very good. Okay, what are the food textures that we learned today? Anyone? Who wants to answer? Okay, Natasha, what is it? Yes, creamy. What else? Anyone? Yes, crunchy. Very good. Crispy. What else? Yes, savory. Okay, what else? Anyone? Okay, very good. Greasy. Okay, what else? We have learned a few more. Ah, yes, very good. Chewy. Three more. No, four more. What is that? Yes, hot. Very good. Flaky. Very good. Rich and yes, smooth. Okay. So, how would you describe a toffee, an ice cream? What are the food textures that you would describe an ice cream? Yes, chewy. For food that burns your mouth, how would you describe? Very good. Hard. And they are also, yes, they are a bit blunt. How would you describe a popcorn? Very good. Okay. So for crunchy, nice. Okay. So for cookies or for something like jackers, you would describe that crispy. Okay, they are crispy. Okay, so that is all from today. Thank you for listening. I will see you again. And thank you so much. So you can leave the group now. Bye bye. Thank you from us.